Oh, nothing. Never mind. Never mind. Hey, Lamb. See you later. Excuse me. Never mind.
Confirmed. Fluctuation normal.
I've got the Schriebman port.
Brilliant. How did you manage that?
I had a trade with the doctor.
I hope he didn't rip you off.
No comment. See you later.
That's not right, is it?
Never mind. See you later. Come on, Joey. Oh no! Joey must have forgotten he'd changed shells. I hope his board isn't broken. I ought to move that trash. It's too heavy to carry. A pallet of bricks suspended from a pulley. Far too heavy to lift. It's pivoted in the middle, like a seesaw. That's too big and heavy to carry. What's through that door?
It's off limits to the likes of you.
I just wondered where it leads.
It's the old cathedral. There's nothing interesting in there. In fact, it's empty.
Why guard an empty cathedral?
I'm not guarding it exactly. I'm just standing there.
Preventing me from entering.
Yes.
Do you know the woman with the dog?
Oh yes, that's Mrs. Piermont. The richest woman in Union City. And the ugliest.
What's the best way out of the city?
There isn't a way out.
Then the inhabitants are no better than prisoners.
That's the price of progress.
Never mind. Excuse me.
Hello, darling. I don't believe we've met.
No, I'm a stranger here.
I'm Mrs. Piermont, but you can call me Danielle.
Do you know someone called Overman?
Why, yes, I do. He worked with my husband, Professor Piermont. Why? Are you interested in Overman?
People keep mistaking me for him.
Oh, I can't imagine why.
Excuse me. How do I get out of the city?
Now, why would you want to do that? There's nothing in the gap but sand and savages.
But that's where I live.
Oh, how ghastly for you, my dear.
What's the mutt's name?
Well, really? He's not a mutt. His name is Spunky.
He looks just like his owner.
What do you mean by that?
He's really cute and fluffy.
Flattery will get you nowhere, young man.
Never mind. The big guy's sacks are spilling their contents. Nothing I could use that statue for. It's a little man carrying a log. Nothing I could use that statue for. Court closed. See link for news of forthcoming attractions. The notice is glued to the door. Doors are unremarkable, but this one has a certain je ne sais pas. Shut tight. Excuse me.
Hold it. Your membership card, please.
I don't have one.
This is a private club. Oh, I didn't know that. You do now. Peace off. How do I join the club? You have to be sponsored by an existing member. It's a most exclusive establishment, frequented only by those with the proper credentials.
You mean people with money?
No, people with credit. There's a world of difference. People with money think they can afford not to care. People with credit know they can't, but don't care anyway.
What goes on in the club?
If I was to tell you that this club provides recreational facilities par excellence for a clientele with elegance and taste, I'd be lying through my teeth.
You just said it was exclusive.
It is exclusive but seedy. The reason people come here is the cheap booze and the fact that it's off limits to security.
Do you know anyone who'd sponsor me?
What about old widow Piermont? She used to come here, years ago. If you chatted her up, she might sponsor you.
Smart shoes.
Oh, thanks. You can tell a lot from a man's shoes. The design tells you what kind of man he is. The way he cares for them tells you where he's going.
And what he's trodden in tells you where he's been. See you later. The door has an old-fashioned lock on it. Won't open. That's probably because it's locked. The door's too sturdy to break open with a crowbar. The leaves are shiny and waxy. It's too firmly rooted to pull up. No card slot. Must be a private elevator. Maybe I could force it open with psychic energy. Or not. It's the call button for an apartment. There's no reply. The leaves are shiny. It's too firmly... It's a standard link terminal. Excuse me. Smart floral display. Are they real?
What do you think?
They look kind of shiny.
Naturally. I've just varnished them.
Do you paint the flowers too?
This is Union City, not Wonderland. You obviously know nothing about plants.
Won't the varnish harm the plants?
Au contraire, Clever Dick. It filters out the crap in the atmosphere.
What are those blue flowers called?
They're dandelions. Don't touch them!
They're pretty. But why can't I touch them?
Because if you do, you'll wet your bed.
I haven't done that for months. What are you doing to that plant?
I'm modelling a living sculpture. It's called topiary, and it's an art form.
See you later. Hello. Who are you?
My name's Vincent. What's yours?
I'm Robert. You can call me Rob. Why aren't you at school, Vincent?
My tutor's malfunctioned. I tried to reprogram it to play video games.
Would you like me to repair your tutor?
I can do that myself. But then I'd have to go back to my studies.
What's that you're playing with?
It's my handheld games console.
Neat. What's the game?
It's called Fleecy the Lamb.
That sounds nice. What's the objective?
Torch the mutant psychos with your flamethrower and stop Dr. Mantis from butchering the orphans.
But that's horrible.
Yeah, I'll play better.
What other games have you got?
Not many, 'cause they're too expensive. They're smuggled into the city from Hobart. I've got Nobby, the platform game, Onan the Barbarian, and Revenge of the Deadly Dandelions.
Dandelions? What color are they?
Yellow, of course. Everyone knows that.
The gardener told me they were blue.
He's mad. He's not a real gardener.
Do you know a man called Overman?
No, Rob. Why do you want to know?
He's my dad.
Aren't you a little old to have a dad?
Last time I saw him, I was a little boy. I was taken away to the Gap.
The Gap? Oh, wow. I'd like to escape to the Gap. I'm tired of being told what to do.
Do you know the woman with the dog?
That's Mrs. Piermont, and she's a pig.
That's not a very nice thing to say.
Well, she tried to confiscate my console. She gave me a lecture and tried to force me to join the Junior Security Corps.
Can you sponsor me for the club?
Look, I'm just a kid, right? Do you really think they'd make me a member? I don't think so.
Have you been watching old movies? Don't wear out your thumbs. Excuse me. You told me dandelions were blue.
Did I? Well, what of it?
This boy assures me they're yellow.
Smart-ass little brat. All right, you got me sussed. I haven't had any formal training, but I've always dreamed of being a gardener. I love 'em, every little shrub and succulent. Those dainty blossoms waving their little stamens in the breeze.
All right, I get the point.
You won't report me, will you?
Why should I do that? Excuse me. See you later. Don't wear out your thumbs. Never mind. Excuse me. Would you sponsor me for the club?
Oh no, I couldn't do that.
Why not?
As you said yourself, you're a stranger. Why, you could be a terrorist. No, it's out of the question.
Excuse me. Never mind. I ought to move that trash. It's too heavy to carry. The big guy's sacks are spilling their contents. Excuse me. Would you like this present?
No, thank you, darling.
Excuse me. Would you like this present?
My advice is to keep quiet.
See you later. Doors are unremarkable, but this one has a certain je ne sais pas. Excuse me. Never mind. It's a standard... So my real name is Robert Overman. But why does Link want me? And what's happened to my father? Excuse me. See you later. Don't wear out your thumbs. Excuse me. Overman was my father,
I'm sorry, but I don't believe you. Overman's only son died in an accident.
That was no accident, Mrs. Piermont. It was deliberate sabotage by security. My mother was killed, but I survived. And I've read a document which proves it.
If you're really Robert Overman, I'll sponsor you. But I don't want to visit the club. I'll call the manager from my apartment. Oh, come to Mummy, Spunky.
Excuse me.
I'll see you back at my apartment. Oh, come to Mummy, Spunky.
It's the call button for an apartment.
Hello. Who is this?
It's me, Robert.
Come right in, Rob. Welcome to my humble little home, Robert. You know, I remember you as a baby, Robert.
I've grown a bit since then.
I'm sure you have. You must have so many questions to ask me.
Yes, I have. What was the professor working on?
Didn't I tell you? Helmut was the designer of Link. It was his dream, but he died before it was realized. Your father became the project leader.
So my dad was responsible for Link?
Yes, he stepped into Helmut's shoes. Link reached completion on the very day you were born. From then on, Richard changed. He spent more time with Link than he did with his wife and baby.
Why did my mother try to escape?
But she did her best to cope. But she wasn't the same after Richard's rejection. The authorities never approved of her marriage either. Because she came from Hobart. Eventually, she decided to return home.
So the bastards had her killed.
You're overwrought, Robert. Would you like some paracetamol?
I don't want analgesic. I want answers. Is my father still alive?
I've not seen him since my husband's funeral. What a magnificent occasion. I wish I could have stayed until the end.
You walked out of your husband's funeral?
I had no choice. Poor Spunky hates cathedrals. All that incense and droning makes him bilious. No sooner had I got him outside than up came his breakfast.
It's a good thing he didn't chuck in church.
Don't interrupt, darling. Well, when I got back, they were all gone. Congregation, choir, coffin and all.
Why didn't you want to visit the club?
The memories are too painful.
Did you go there with the professor?
Yes, we met in a club. Oh, he was a handsome young graduate. And I was a flower in my first bloom. He plucked Release me from the Garden of Innocence.
I see what you mean. The memories are painful. Are you gonna sponsor me now?
If that's what you want. I'll telephone the manager and make the arrangements. It won't take a moment. Is that Mr. Coulston? Danielle Piermont here. I have a friend I wish to sponsor.
Now that looks comfortable. I'd better not sit. She might take advantage of me. It's another of those easy-to-program machines, which select the record time and channel at random. None of the buttons do what you'd expect them to. These big wall screens certainly are popular. It's an ancient Greek statue, made of fiberglass. Nothing I could use that statue for. If I pick up the bowl, the contents will slop all over my hands. It's full of biscuits and dog drool. Little crunchy doggy snacks. It's another of those easy-to-program machines, which select the record. None of the buttons do what you'd expect. Those little kittens are so bright, unlike some pets. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Hello, Mr. Overman.
How did you know my name?
You're a member now, sir. It's my business to know all our members.
Can I go in now?
Certainly. But you're in for a disappointment.
How come?
It looks smart with the lights turned low, but in daylight, it's a flipping toilet.
Never mind. Excuse me. Hi. Mind if I join you?
Well, hello yourself. They call me Babs.
Pleased to meet you. See you later.
Oh, don't count on it.
Excuse me. Can I have a drink, please?
No chance.
Why not?
House rules.
Excuse me. Do the rules prohibit me from drinking?
No, you can drink all you want, but I can't serve you.
You are the bartender, right?
Well, I'm not the cabaret.
How come you can get a drink and I can't?
I told you. It's the house rules. Colston would fire me if I gave you a drink.
What are the band called?
The Hot Club Quartet.
But there's only 3 of them.
Yeah, the saxophonist OD'd last month.
Did the saxophonist OD on drugs?
No. Too much sax. He got overexcited and ruptured his lungs.
I demand to see the manager.
Please yourself.
Are you gonna fetch him?
I can't leave the bar.
Is the manager here?
He's around. That's him talking to Gallagher.
Thanks for the information. I'm gonna complain about you.
Please yourself.
Never mind. There were greasy fingerprints on the glass.
Hey, get your hands off my drink, Buster.
Never mind. Hi. Mind if I join you?
Good afternoon to you, Mr. Overman. What do you think of the club?
The decor is really unpleasant.
I chose that myself. I'm Colston, the manager of the club.
Pleased to meet you. How do I get out of this city?
Can you see I'm busy?
I'll take your turn for you.
And lose the game for me?
You're gonna lose anyhow.
Don't be so sure, Gallagher. I've got something up my sleeve.
I knew you were cheating.
Well, so are you.
Oh, nothing. The select button isn't lit. Pressing the buttons doesn't achieve anything. They look really happy. Or stoned. I want to hear some Joy Division! Hey guys, play some rock and roll! It doesn't react to my thumbprint. There's a thumb-sized indentation in the plate. There's no sign of a lock or a card slot. Excuse me. Where does the locked door lead to?
To the wine cellar. Carlston's the only one who can open it. It's programmed to read his fingerprints.
Never mind. Excuse me. Where does the locked door lead to?
Oh, that's the wine cellar.
Excuse me. See you later.
Oh, don't count on it.
Never mind.
I need to inspect your wine cellar.
Forget it, mister. Nobody gets in there but me.
Are we playing cards or what?
All right. This guy distracted me.
There are greasy fingerprints on the glass.
Hey, get your hands off my drink, Buster.
Excuse me. Never mind. Excuse me. How's Spunky?
He's in disgrace. The greedy little thing ate all his biscuits and still keeps asking for more. I don't want him getting fat and losing his figure.
Naturally. Excuse me. See you later. The door has an old-fashioned lock on it. The door has an old-fashioned lock. Won't open. That's probably because it's locked. It would be quicker to break the door down. It's an old trick, but it still works. It has a list of names with little buttons beneath. The mechanism has rusted solid. They're for cutting and pruning plants. It's an old map, but it means nothing to me. The map is painted on a big sheet of metal, not the sort of map you'd fold and put in your pocket. The stairway has been bricked up. Why did I waste my time doing that? Being in this city must be cracking me up. Excuse me. These shears are just what you need.
Eh? They look like rusty old scissors to me. I don't want those old things.
Never mind. Doors are unremarkable. Shut tight.
What was that splashing noise? Where has Spunky gone? Officer Blunt, come and help me, quickly!
Just for a second, you scared me, but you're only dummies.